Yeah, these are really unusual circumstances we're in right now, not just here in the West, but all around the world. And we're learning to really try to hear God together. What is the Lord saying to us in this moment? And one of the things that I've definitely been hearing is that we have to learn from the global church, in particular the church that has walked through suffering. And we just don't have as much experience with it as they do. We've been hosting these global calls for, again, opportunities to learn from the global church on Tuesday and Thursday mornings. And so in this last week, we had the opportunity to hear Safari from our church in Malawi, a whole church planting movement that was started in a refugee camp, just sharing his heart. He said their church is praying and fasting every week for us here in the West. He knows this is a hard season for us. But he said in their camp, 47,000 people, they've lost over 2,500 people just since January. And he said the pandemic hasn't even reached our camp yet. So these are folks who are dying because of malaria, cholera, starvation. And it just put into perspective the challenges we're facing, not to minimize them, but just to remind us that the church all over the world is going through challenges. Out of that one refugee camp church, um, Safari and his friends have planted over 35 churches in the surrounding villages in Malawi. And, we can do the same thing. By the grace of God, we can plant churches in the midst of difficult times economically and in this health crisis as well.